Jessica.
And I'm Monica.
And welcome to American Arenacross. Woo!
Welcome race fans to round 5 of the American Arenacross Championship Series. This weekend's race highlights of the pro classes is brought to you by Source MX Graphics and JM Racing Suspension, Illinois. Well, this weekend we're at Springfield, Missouri, the race site Ozark Empire Arena. Let's start with the 250 Pro Heat. Kyle Regal was on the line for this one. The whole shot goes to Aaron Gulley of Jonesburg, Missouri. Tanner Young had some issues on the start and would have to charge from the rear. Aaron Gulley and Reed battled hard all during the heat race. Here's Jimbo Brown on the 22 riding in mid-pack. Following the two leaders are Aaron Gulley, and that's Kyle Regal riding a borrowed Suzuki number 96. There's Young, number 202, making up some ground on Jonathan Lems. Kyle Hussey makes a nice inside pass on Brown to take over the position. Meanwhile, up front, our leaders are still going at it. On the final lap, Gulley seems to have the win secured, but makes a big mistake on the last turn, and Reed just edges out Gulley for the heat win.
It started out good, got a good start as usual, which was key to the race, and held a good line and fought a good clean race the whole time. Track was good, tacky, a little slick in a couple spots, but just tried to stay consistent, keep it upright, and capitalize on that little mistake there at the end. It worked out good.
So what's the key to the next motor?
Definitely a good start. Keep it upright, protect your lines, and ride smart and clean the whole time.
The gate picks for the main have been decided. The riders make their final preparations, and now we are ready for the 250 main. This time it's Aaron Gulley with the whole shot. With his brother in tow, makes it 2 times as hard for Reed to make any moves. Kyle Regal having more issues and pulls off the track. We have a great 3-way battle going on between Young, Lems, and Hussey. Hussey gets around Lems and now has his sights on Young. Meanwhile, out front, Aaron Gulley begins to separate himself from the pack, but the race to watch is between Hussey and Young. The two swap positions a few times, what would end up being an aggressive battle in mid-pack. Then, after the whoop section, Young tries to make an aggressive move inside, but gets into Hussey's back wheel and goes down. Aaron Gulley, riding smooth and virtually unpressured, just has to keep the bike on 2 wheels as he completes the final 2 laps, which he does and takes the checkers and the 250 Pro main.
I got a pretty good jump out of the gate, and me and Tanner tangled bars a little bit. I stayed on the gas, and then I went around the outside of the first turn. Adam went inside, and I was able to stay out in front, and then I just kind of rode smooth, hit all the smooth lines, and then just stayed out front.
Let's get right to the 450 action. In the heat race, it was Aaron Gulley pulling the whole shot, and giving him help was Brett Q with a nasty spill in the whoops. On the first lap, coming over the catapult, it's still Gulley. Those yellow flags are for Q, but thankfully he's okay. Regal, with a good start this time, is riding in second on another borrowed bike with the triple X on the front number plate. Early on, they were running Aaron Gulley, Regal, Adam Gulley, and Devin Reed following in fourth. There's number 117, Zach Collier, back to racing action in his first pro race. Number 22, Jimbo Brown, looks back to see our leaders approaching. Nice to see Brett Q back in action. And look who has found each other again. Hussey and Young battled all night, but this time it got ugly. Hussey makes Young go wide into the corner before the rhythm section, and Young rubs against the wall. But it's not over yet. Young retaliates with a block pass, and they both go down. Meanwhile, Aaron Gulley takes the checkers in the heat. Here is what he had to say.
I got a really good start, and I think Brett crashed right out of the first turn, and I think they all battled up there. I had a pretty good gap, and then they started catching me a little bit. So I slowed down a little bit and put my lines a little better and started pulling back out a little bit and just try to ride a smooth, clean race. The track's really tight. It's a little slick right now, but I mean, it's going to be good racing tonight in the mains. It's going to be a lot of block passing, and you have to protect the inside lines and hopefully stay up front.
Well, out front quickly in the main are the Gulley boys. Adam takes charge on the first lap, and Aaron holds off Reed for second. Regal takes Reed wide in the turn after the catapult and takes over third. Not for long, Reed comes right back at Regal in the next turn. With all the action going on behind them, the Gulley boys continue to ride together, pulling away from Reed and Hussey. Brett Q and Tanner Young get into a mid-pack battle with Brown and Regal lurking just behind. Q tries to make a move in the inside just before the catapult, but lost momentum. Q is all over Young, but can't make anything work. Returning to our leaders, Hussey gets around Aaron and is charging after Adam. He closes the gap, but that's how they would finish. Adam Gulley with the win. Kyle Hussey takes second. Aaron Gulley holds on for third, and despite going down, Kyle Regal salvages fourth. Let's talk to our winner.
Went pretty good. I got a pretty good jump out of the gate and ran down to the inside of the turn, went around the inside, stayed in front the whole moto, ran smooth, consistent, and stayed up to take the win.
What was the hardest part of the track?
The turns are getting pretty slick, getting a little bit blown out, and kind of tight in a few spots, but other than that, the whoops were a little tricky, but other than that, it's pretty good.
How's it feel to win this race?
Oh, it feels great. It's pretty good money in this class. It's the big class, and the one everyone wants to win, so it feels good.
Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors this weekend. How about it for Source MX and JM Racing Suspension, Illinois. Join us January 25th and 26th in Lebanon, Missouri at the Cowan Civic Center for rounds 7 and 8 of the American Arenacross Series. Be there!